So I realized that I forgot the 2 here. So we get 4 times negative 2, so negative 8 plus 11 is positive 3. So 3, negative 1 gives us that point there, and then you can reflect it over the axis of symmetry. Okay, so that's another way you could get that point if you wanted to. Number 4, the square is already completed for us. And so what we can do here is just sketch this sideways parabola. It's going to open, since it's an x equals y squared, it will open to the right. And we have, this is my h and k, because k is always the y. So for hk, we're going to get same as h, opposite as y, or opposite as k. So negative 1, negative 4 is my hk there, and my a value is 1, positive 1, so that means our parabola will open to the right there. So if I want to sketch this, negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 is my point, and I'm going to use the a value, or use that 1, 3, 5 pattern. So I'm going up 1, 1, 2, 3 now, down 1, 1, 2, 3, and I get those 5 points. Again, you can turn your paper sideways if you want. There we go. And this one, it's greater than or equal to, so it is going to be solid when you connect the points, a solid line or curve. And the roots, you can see them, actually, you can see the y-intercept, so I'll just get those here. One of them is at 0, negative 3, and the other one is at 0, negative 5. The root will be when y equals 0. So 16 minus 1 will give me 15. So 15 comma 0. So you'll see it will be off the graph over there, but it does make sense that it would be at 15. And then for shading, what we're going to do for this one, it's x is greater than or equal to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a point that's clearly inside the parabola. So for example, I'm going to choose this point right here. So that is the point 1, 2, 3, negative 2, 4. So 3, negative 4. And I just want to see if that point makes my inequality true or false. If it makes the inequality true, then that point is in the shaded region. If it makes the inequality false, then I will shade outside the curve. So this is my x, y. So we're going to plug in 3 is greater than or equal to negative 4 plus 4 squared minus 1. So is 3 bigger than negative 1? Absolutely. So since it's true, then 3, negative 4 is in shaded region. So that's the second thing that we have to do different with inequalities. We have to think about solid versus dashed based on our inequality, and then we need to shade. Okay. So for this one, if we want to write the equation, I'm just going to do this one here. It looks, I'm not super happy about this graph. I feel like it's been shifted away from where it should be. So I'm actually going to skip that one, because I feel like it's not the right graph for what we were trying to do. We really were just trying to get you to think about what's HK, what is A, and is this sideways, right? This is an X equals A, X minus H. Just kidding. Y minus K squared. And then plus H out here. But I think that graph is not what we intended, so I'm going to skip that one. Let's do this one. This is our HK, and it passes through the point 4, 7, and it has an axis of symmetry y equals 3, which is a horizontal line through K, which means it will be a sideways parabola if our axis of symmetry is horizontal. So what we want to figure out is just if the A value, let's just sketch real quick. 2, 3 is my vertex. 3, 4, 7 is a point. Okay, so 4, 7, and 2, 3 are my 2 points. So it is a sideways parabola opening up to the right. So I'm going to start with x equals a, y minus k squared plus h, where my h is 2 and my k is 3. So plug those in first. Y minus 3 squared plus 2. Then we're going to use the other point to solve for a. So 4, 7 is going to get plugged in for x, y. 4 equals a, 7 minus 3 squared plus 2. Subtract the 2. Subtract 7 minus 3 to get 4. 4 squared gives you 16. And 16a will equal 2. Divide out the 16 since a is being multiplied. So we get 1/8 equals a. So for our equation, we're going to get x equals 1/8 y minus 3 squared plus 2. Done. All right. That is the end. This is the homework. Hopefully these points are a little bit nicer to you. They are. Looks better there. Okay. Good luck.